because what was a brawl and what was a fucking dumbass fight, the DA was trying to make it into a big gang related thing when the issue was never about gangs. It was never about gang banging. It was never none about that. So I never addressed this rumor, even though it was falsely spreaded on me, because I was trying to protect me and I was trying to protect my friends for a very long time. But let's make this very clear. I never send men to beat up women. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. My bitches are active all the time. And another thing that was spread that it was false, that I sent men to beat up women because they were sleeping with my ex. First of all, if that was the case, I'll have about 40 cases on me, honey, because boy, this man was a thot. Um, that girl was not the first and was not the last that I ever heard if this guy was messing with any woman. I don't know if they did. I don't know if they didn't. It's beyond me now. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how long they did something. I don't care if it was before me. I don't care if it was after me. I don't care if it was while it was with me. I don't care anymore. But the whole point is, it was never because of that. Um, there was, there was okay. So my ears were always heavy, 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 heavy in the strip clubs because like I have a lot of friends there. A lot of girls got a lot of love for me there. And I kept hearing rumors that I don't know that Offset was having dealing with a girl, or that he used to have dealings with a girl. I never really knew much of the truth. It was just rumors. But again, he had rumors with so many different girls. So that's why I don't even like when people say that I sent men to beat up women because they were sleeping with my ex. That's never the case. So let me tell you what happened. In 2017, I was living in Atlanta for like, about a couple of months. It was in June. I'll say it was about June. I was about 8 months pregnant. And the house I was staying in, it had like a gas leak or something. So I had to stay in the W Hotel in Atlanta for like a week or so. I go outside. I go outside by myself to get some fresh air. And boom, there it goes. I see these two girls. So I'm like, you know what? I see the two girls. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well ask this girl myself if what the rumors that are saying are true. So I approached the girl. I approached both of them and I asked them, like, I said, hey, I heard this, this, and that. And they denied it. And then we kept like having like a conversation about it. And I don't know, is it because I speak loud and I speak with my hands? I felt like one of them was getting real aggressive with me. And I'm like, watch your mouth, watch your mouth, like, watch your mouth. And that's when we started arguing. Now, did I feel like they were gonna put hands on me while I was pregnant? No, I'm not gonna say that they was on that type of time. I'm not gonna put a lie on them and act like they was trying to think. I just didn't like the tone personally. I didn't like the tone personally. So since I
Shit,
didn't like the
wow.
tone, I was like, all right, like y'all trying to do something because I got girls out here. Clearly, I couldn't fight. So um, I got people out here, and it was like, yeah, we'll come downstairs and everything. So nothing ever happened that day. Nothing happened that day. But I just didn't like the tone. And in 2017, I was a little bit more reckless and I tolerated things a little bit less. So that shit kept playing in my head. Like, it's like, yo, I feel disrespected. I feel disrespected. I ain't like the tone. I ain't like how these bitches talk to me. I ain't like that. I ain't like that. So after that, like, it's like, it is what it is. Like, after that, it's history. But what I don't like is that there was a narrative that I sent men to beat up women, because that was never the case. Ever. I never sent no men to beat up the case. Why? When I got 100 bitches that are soldiers for real. Never. The night of the brawl, there was a big brawl because something already happened. Again, my fault again. There was already a lot of tension in the club. There was a lot of tension in the club. Me and one of the girls, we locked eyes. We had like some exchange of words, but from far. So I already felt tried. So I run around the bar, and one of my friends, my home girl, threw a drink at the girl. And as soon as the drink got thrown, security started going crazy. Now, this is a hood spot. So when we talk about security, we're not talking about like security that are trained and this and that. These are hood ass security. So once the drink got thrown by my homegirl, like the security started going crazy. And that's when like my peoples, my boys started fighting the security, and it became a brawl. It became a brawl between the security and my niggas and my bitches and the bartenders. So it was a brawl between everybody. It was never like, oh yeah, niggas was beating up bitches. No, it was never that. And it's crazy because I let this narrative of me circulate for 8 years. For 8 years. And I never said nothing because if I protected myself and my reputation, then my gang will, you know, be locked up. And guess what? At the end of the day, I ended up taking the charge for it. But this was a lie that was made up. And now that the case is over, I clean it up. And it is what it is. Was it the right thing to do? No. But it is like it was never the right thing to do. But it's crazy that until this day, that narrative still goes. And now I'm glad that I could think. And I spent over $1 million on court cases and shit, just so my friends wouldn't fucking have to pay the consequences. All because of a lie.
Yo, it be taking women the
But
longest time
yeah,
to tell stories. Yo, I ain't gonna
like I
lie, but
said,
I be
was it the right thing
listening.
to
You know what I'm
do?
saying?
No.
What do y'all think? 8 years. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe that album
Was
getting
it the
ready to
right thing to
drop.
do?
Maybe that's why she's
No.
speaking on it now to clear it up.
And I see those girls all the time. I see those girls all the time. I think I've seen them already like 8 times already in the club, maybe less. I don't know. But I don't have an issue with them. It is what it is. Um, it is what it is.
But to drop a M for the
And
team is
yeah.
a. I mean, when you
But
got it, you
that
gotta look out.
somebody said, can we stop talking about him, please? No, yeah. Oh, it's not even about him. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about him. It's just the fact that it's like for years, I don't like that shit that they made that narrative was like, oh yeah, she sent men. Like I send men. Why would I send men to beat up females when I got bitches that's on go for me? Anytime. Anytime. That's one thing about me. I always have bitches that will line it up for me anytime.
That makes
And
sense.
and like I sent men to beat up women over dick. It was never over dick. Because if it was over that, baby, I will be set. I will be serving 10 years. I will have 40 cases on me, child. Because child, this man was not easy, child. Please, like, come on. It was just that little argument. I don't know. It just ticked me off. And like, I don't know. Like in 2017, I was like a completely different person. Like I was a different, completely person than now. Like it's like I couldn't handle an argument. Like once I felt like somebody like talking to me too loud, I felt like, it's time to fight type shit. You gotta get handled type shit. Like that was the type of person that I was in 2017 in 2016. Like that's the old me. I'm a grown woman now. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to grow out of that. Like I had to grow out of that hood mentality, that ghetto mentality. But it was really that argument that ticked me off. Before that argument, I never was in a bitch DM asking them like, hey, did you did this? Did you did that? I never did that. So it was never because of that. And that's a fact.
Yeah, this is what women be talking about when they be talking to each other. 'Cause y'all, I'm lost. I'm lost. But I just want that feature though. BTB Grilla Cardi B feature. You know what I'm saying? Go listen to that Stuck on You feature on
So
Jade.
I'm glad I
Produced
spoke
by
my
John.
truth. But
415.
it was so it's so crazy. Like for years, that narrative been going on about me, and that was never that, and I never was able to talk about it because that could have gotten my gang in that got my gang into an indictment. Everybody want to talk this tough shit, but got an indictment on me. No.
I mean, I still wouldn't be saying me and my gang and that. That part I would omit. She might be looking at her phone now at the messages. That might be the messages. Hey, look, chill with that, my gang. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We don't need to do all that. What's understood ain't got to be explained. You know what I'm talking about? Let's
So
chill about
yeah,
it. You feel me? Album drop time. That's what that shit
just
is.
wanted to clear that up.
But this is Cardi B clearing up the situation with them saying that she had some men run down to fix a situation or whatever the case is. And
Mhm.
I was just being nosy for
I
real,
just
for
want
real.
I just wanted to clear that up.
I just want that feature because we make some dope music. Because Cardi's a dope artist. For anybody out there saying that Cardi's washed up or anything of the likes, look, y'all crazy with it. Cardi dope. So anyway, huh, I'm out this jump. I wasn't even expecting to give y'all that. Just happened to pop up on there and give y'all that real quick.
But yeah,
But yeah,
somebody says Cardi and Kim Barbie mad at each other. Just noticing. Child, we be texting every day, child. Not even text, we talk every day.
we good on this on the gossip part. We let the women have
But
that.